Welcome back. Small business lending platform UGRO Capital has recently launched a new film. In volatile times or otherwise, businesses often need funds for working capital or expansion or replenishing stock. And to address these needs, the new film speaks about the launch of their GrowX app. To tell us more about this, we are joined in by Shachindra Nath, Vice Chairman and Managing Director, UGRO Capital. Welcome to Storyboard.
Thank you, Shivani. Thank you for having me here.
First, let's begin the conversation speaking about the new film. Tell us about the genesis of it. How was it created? What was the thought? And what was your brief to the agency?
See, we have been trying, I think so we believe that we are in the era of what we call data tech lending in India, and especially for MSME financing. For over last 3 decades, small business and credit to them have been, something which has never been a main line for credit institution for a variety of reasons. But since the advent of, starting from DMON with the advent of GST and multiple, what we call the India Stack 2, now giving an on-tap financing to a small business is possible. So we have been at it in creating a platform or a technology wherein, a small business can download an app and within minutes by using his GST and banking data can get a credit limit is the idea which we call the GrowX. And we have been thinking that how do we bring that to the market, because you continue to see multiple kinds of ad, but the innovation wherein we wanted to showcase that at the back end this complex data and technology and how does it disseminate the credit was the brief to the agency. So actually it took us almost 2 to 3 months for the creative idea, and that's why you see the film is very unique wherein we have created a what we call a funds island wherein you put a request and at the back end there is lot of things which are happening, but the end result of that the customer is getting a credit in few minutes.
Yeah, and objective is to reach out to maximum MSMEs as well. What is it that you are doing to reach out or spread awareness about UGRO Capital amongst MSMEs across the country, not just in large cities?
Yeah, so I think so it's obviously a mix of multiple things. Campaign is just one part of it. Obviously that establishes the brand. There is a lot of ground activity which are happening. So in roughly around 25 cities, there are vans which is going to small merchant and shop and motivating the customers to download it. But more importantly, this platform allows us to get integrated to large merchant bases. Think of, I won't name, think of a large marketplace which has a million merchants and who need financing to purchase the material. So we are also using this to get integrated to such ecosystem and then get the app downloaded. So I think so what we call the explosion of credit. You have seen a journey of Bajaj in consumer finance, wherein it grew from 8,000 crore in 2007 to now 2,50,000 plus crores. I think so that expansion of credit for a small business is here to stay, and we are playing a small role in that.
And how is tech and tech infrastructure, let's say, changing this whole lending landscape for small businesses in the country, or will change it in the coming days?
Today you walk in a Chroma store and you want to buy a fridge or a TV. You don't need to have money in your purse.
Correct.
Right? You can buy it in 10 minutes time by just giving your mobile number, and everything happens at the back end you don't know.
Yeah. But business is more complex than that.
Yes and no.
Making just a purchase.
Yes and no, both. So today think of a small business which is getting an order of 10 lakh rupees. He needs 7 lakh rupees right then and there to purchase the material, process it and deliver the order. But that 7 lakh rupees of credit can take him roughly around 30, 40, 50 days. That is the time in which he has to deliver the material.
Yeah.
Now the technology, and more so the data, is enabling us to do that. Because earlier if you go to a customer and say I want to give you a credit, he had neither to showcase you his cash flow, because everything was in an informal economy, nor he had good balance sheet, so it was very difficult for lenders to assess. Now when we do it now, when you download the turnover data from GST, when you take the banking data from the banking system, when you fetch its business bureau, you can create an algorithm wherein on tap you can say yes and no. So within minutes, if you have an order, you can finance. So government has an e-marketplace which is called GEM, which is a very large, all public sector banks do procurement through GEM marketplace. We were participant in GEM Sahay. So now any order which comes to an MSME on GEM platform, order-based financing happens on tap. So you will see this transformation which we call India's small business journey moving towards consumer finance. When you need it, you get it, is what we think it will happen.
Thank you so much. Thanks for joining us today.
Thank you so much, Shivani, for having me here.
With that, it's a wrap on Storyboard this week. You can catch all of our content on Facebook, Twitter and YouTube. Thanks for watching. We will be back same time next week. See you soon.